Do you find yourself waking up multiple times each night just to use the bathroom? That constant disruption isn't just frustrating, it's also draining your energy, your mood, and even your memory. But here's the good news: certain vegetables may help reduce nighttime urination naturally and safely. Hi, and welcome to my Senior Health Tips. I'm David, and in every video, I focus on safe, natural ways to help you live more comfortably as you age, without overwhelming jargon or pushing medications. Today, I want to help you sleep better by addressing something that affects nearly 70% of older adults: waking up multiple times a night to use the bathroom. Nighttime urination, or nocturia, doesn't just interrupt your rest, it can lead to daytime fatigue, increased fall risk, and even memory issues if it continues unchecked. The good news is, your diet plays a bigger role than most people think. In this video, I'll walk you through 3 vegetables that are not only easy to find, but also naturally support bladder health, reduce irritation, and help your body stay balanced through the night. If you're looking for gentle, natural health tips designed especially for older adults, go ahead and tap subscribe below. We share weekly advice to help you feel better and stay independent longer. Tip 1. Pumpkin seeds and squash, zinc-rich plus bladder support. Let's start with pumpkin seeds and winter squash, 2 simple foods that can offer real support for your bladder health. Both are excellent sources of zinc, a mineral that plays a key role in immune function, tissue repair, and especially in maintaining prostate health in men. In fact, the prostate contains more zinc than almost any other organ in the body. As we age, zinc levels tend to drop, which can lead to swelling of the prostate, one of the common causes of frequent nighttime urination in older men. But here's something many people don't realize: zinc also supports bladder control and helps reduce inflammation in the urinary tract, making these foods helpful for women as well. For both men and women, zinc-rich foods like pumpkin seeds and squash can promote a calmer, less reactive bladder, leading to fewer nighttime interruptions. You can enjoy pumpkin seeds lightly roasted as a snack, sprinkled on salads, or even blended into smoothies. Winter squash, like butternut or acorn squash, is delicious when roasted or added to soups. It's not just tasty, it's deeply nourishing. Here's a short story about my neighbor. My neighbor Joe is in his early 70s. He told me he was waking up 3 or 4 times a night, every single night. It was affecting his energy during the day and even his balance when walking in the morning. I suggested he start adding roasted pumpkin seeds to his dinner salads, just a small handful each evening. Within a couple of weeks, he told me he was waking up only once a night, and sometimes not at all. He said, "I didn't think something so small could make such a difference." But that's the power of natural nutrition. It works with your body, not against it. Quick science recap. Zinc supports prostate function, bladder lining, and immune defense. Pumpkin seeds, among the richest natural sources of dietary zinc. Winter squash also contains anti-inflammatory compounds and is easy to digest. A result may reduce irritation, swelling, and overactivity in the bladder at night. Tip 2. Cucumbers, hydration without overloading the bladder. Next on the list is a simple, familiar vegetable, the cucumber. You might be surprised to hear this, but cucumbers can actually support bladder comfort and reduce nighttime urgency. Cucumbers are made up of over 95% water, making them one of the most hydrating foods you can eat. But unlike sugary drinks or large amounts of plain water close to bedtime, cucumbers offer gentle hydration. Their water content is released slowly during digestion, which helps the body absorb and use it efficiently without flooding the bladder. For older adults, staying hydrated is essential. Dehydration can irritate the bladder lining, leading to more frequent urges to urinate, especially at night. Cucumbers help you stay balanced without triggering that sudden, gotta go now feeling. In addition, cucumbers are rich in antioxidants and natural electrolytes like potassium, which support kidney function and reduce inflammation, both of which can contribute to a calmer bladder. Mini tip: timing matters. A helpful trick here is to eat cucumbers with your evening meal, ideally 3 to 4 hours before bed. That gives your body time to absorb the water content and nutrients without leaving you full of liquid right before sleep. Eating cucumbers too late in the evening, especially as a bedtime snack, may have the opposite effect, more urgency, not less. So think of cucumbers as your hydration helper, just earlier in the day. Quick science recap. A hydrating but gentle, water is absorbed slowly, not dumped into the bladder. It supports kidneys and reduces inflammation. Contains potassium, which helps regulate bladder muscle function. Are less irritating than acidic or spicy vegetables, like tomatoes or onions. I've had several viewers tell me they've swapped out salty evening snacks for a small cucumber salad or slices with hummus, and after a few days, they noticed fewer nighttime trips to the bathroom. It's not a cure-all, but it's a small shift that can make a real difference, and that's what we're aiming for. Tip 3. Spinach, magnesium and muscle calming. Last but definitely not least is spinach, a leafy green that does more than just support your heart and bones. Spinach is especially helpful for the bladder, thanks to one key mineral, magnesium. Magnesium plays a vital role in how our muscles and nerves work, and that includes the muscles surrounding the bladder. When magnesium levels are low, which is quite common as we age, the bladder can become overactive or irritable. This leads to involuntary spasms, sudden urges, and more nighttime bathroom visits. But getting enough magnesium from food, like spinach, can help calm those muscles down. It also helps the nervous system relax, which may further reduce the sensation of urgency and improve overall sleep quality. And unlike processed foods or supplements, spinach delivers magnesium in a form your body can absorb gently and naturally, without overstimulating your system. Let me introduce you to my Aunt Maria, who's in her late 60s, had been getting up 3 or 4 times a night. She didn't want to rely on sleep medications, so she tried something simple, sautéing a handful of fresh spinach with garlic and olive oil a few nights a week. That was it. Within just a few days, she told me she was only waking up once a night, and sometimes not at all. She said, "It's not just that I'm sleeping better. I feel steadier and more rested during the day too." That's the ripple effect of better nighttime health. Quick science recap. A magnesium helps relax bladder and pelvic muscles, reducing spasms. Calms nerves, may ease the urgency signal that keeps waking you up. Spinach also contains potassium, fiber, and antioxidants for overall urinary tract health. A gentle on digestion, especially when lightly cooked, raw spinach can be harder to digest for some seniors. Easy ways to enjoy spinach. A lightly sautéed with garlic and olive oil, as in the story. A added to soups, omelets, or stews. A blended into smoothies with banana or almond milk, for a magnesium-rich boost. So just to gently recap what we've covered today. First, try adding pumpkin seeds or winter squash to your meals. The zinc in these supports both prostate and bladder health, which can help reduce those frequent nighttime bathroom visits. Second, enjoy cucumbers with dinner. They hydrate the body gently and support kidney function without overwhelming the bladder. Just remember to eat them a few hours before bed. And third, don't skip the spinach. It's rich in magnesium, which helps calm your bladder muscles and nerves, making it easier to sleep through the night. Each of these foods works in a unique way, but together, they support your bladder naturally, helping you sleep longer, feel more rested, and wake up with more energy. Have you tried any of these foods before? Or maybe you've got a tip of your own that's helped you sleep better? I'd love to hear from you. Just leave a comment below. I read every one, and your story might help someone else feel less alone. And if you found today's tips helpful, go ahead and tap subscribe so you don't miss next week's advice for better sleep, bladder health, and all-around comfort as we age. Thank you for spending these few minutes with me. Wishing you a peaceful night and a refreshed tomorrow.